we have returned. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That was the Low Rule main theme from Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds, which is a fantastic game if you've never played it. Is that? I think that, yes, that is indeed the game that came with my 3DS, because I got the, one of the Legend of Zelda themed 3DSs that came preloaded with that game. It was fantastic. I loved the hell out of that game when I played it. That's not what we're playing today, though. We're not playing any Legend of Zelda game. What's happening today is Steam is doing another Next Fest. They started it yesterday, so that means there are way too many demos and way too little time to play them. Hello, Baked. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. I'm fucking cold. Plus the giant mug of tea. Yeah, the temperature went up to over... The temperature went back up to like over 0 yesterday again. It was like 5 degrees or something. It was nice because it was really frigging freezing over the weekend. And now it seems like it's dropped back down to like -20 again. So, you know, it's like a goddamn roller coaster. I could feel my ears freezing as I was walking home from work today. It was nice. It wasn't nice. I'm joking. Yeah. But it's February. I don't expect any better. So, anyway. Steam, Next Fest, demos, stuff. I'd actually installed one and played it last night. This isn't one I wasn't planning on streaming. It's something called Infection Free Zone. Apparently this crowd have made a pile of different games with a similar, not necessarily a zombie premise, because this is a zombie premise, but the same hook wherein... Okay, it's probably best if I explain it. Okay, so Infection Free Zone is apparently a game... It's one of those, a zombie apocalypse happened, we need to rebuild society kind of things. Except the hook, the unique hook, which apparently this studio's already done with other games where you're like in charge of emergency services and stuff, is that you can pick practically any city in the world to play in. Now, there's only 4 in the demo, but they do have like this big globe with all these little green dots which seem to indicate the cities that they will be able to let you play in the full release. The city I live in is one of them. As a matter of fact, it seems like the city I live in is only one of about half a dozen in Canada that they currently have in the game, or plan to have in the game. So, I don't know, it seems like an interesting enough game. It played relatively well. But I'm largely following it just because I want to see how accurately they represent this place in the game. I want to see if I can find my house. You know, that kind of thing. Lord knows when the game's going to be released, though, and I don't know if I'm actually going to buy it. But it does come out, so I don't know, I just think it's interesting. Hell, if I wanted to see that, though, I can play one of their other games, because it, again, follows the same kind of premise. But no, we're not doing that. Unlike a lot of other times I've done these, I'm probably going to try to limit the amount of time I spend on each demo. Because depending on how much slack they give you, you can play a game for like 2 or 3 hours. So, we'll see. But, the first one I'm going to dive into, however, is one that I do want to spend a chunk of time with because it intrigues me. It's something called Shadows of Doubt. And what Shadows of Doubt is, I'll read you their store page. Well, I mean, if it lets me. Hold on. That's not what I need to do. So, now the trailer's going to play. Alright, so Shadows of Doubt is an amorphous Did you get all that? I'm not going to repeat myself. Let's try that again. Obviously, I haven't had enough caffeine today. So, deep breath. Shadows of Doubt is an amorphous... I did it again! Immersive, not amorphous. What is amorphous? That's not a word. An immersive sandbox detective stealth game set in a fully simulated sci-fi noir city of crime and corruption. Think like a private investigator and take on jobs to earn cash on your path to catching a serial killer. If you don't catch them, they will kill again. Now, the thing I've heard about this is that this game is procedurally generated. So, like, everything is. The murder, the clues, the city, all of it is apparently procedurally generated. I'm interested to see how that's supposed to work, but, like, I don't know what sort of insane mystery I'm going to be trying to solve here if this is the case. And of course, this is a demo, so they're probably not going to have as much, nitty-gritty detail in this as they're probably going to in the end. But I'm interested. I'm interested to see where this is going. Interested to see how this works. So let's dive in. Now, both of the games I have in mind that I may potentially do tonight, I think they have controller support. So let's see if this will work. I can't even remember how I fucked up saying immersive. Because I wanted to try to say it again, but I can't even remember what it was. Immersive? There was an F in there somewhere. Immerfus. I don't know, I can't remember. I'm just gonna keep saying it until eventually I can't speak again. It's not gonna take long. Shadows of Doubt. Now, I thought that this was controller friendly, but let's have a look. Although it might be more of a point and click thing, so that's probably fine as well. The other thing I've often had a problem with when I'm doing demos, whenever they do these things, is that it kills my computer. I hope that that's not going to be a problem since I've upgraded it, so even if the graphics are all out of whack, it should still hopefully work. Hello Rolls, welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Even dropping by to say hello is nice. Always appreciated, my friend. Okay. Alright, I think the controller is working, and I may as well stick with the defaults. The other funny thing is, there was a warning that popped up when I first turned this on. The audio still seems like it might be itty-bitty loud. You know, I think I might just... I might just play this with mouse and keyboard because the controller does not appear to be behaving the way it should. Oh, this works. For whatever reason, the audio tab doesn't. Okay, yeah, you know what? Mouse and keyboard it is. I think I might have to knock the audio down at least a little bit more because when it peaks it gets pretty loud. My mouse cursor is gone. Now I can't seem to use either. Alright, let's unplug the controller. We're off to a rousing start. I need to close the game. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. No, I thought I saw a thing up in the corner which says that this is a timed demo. I don't necessarily know what that means. Sometimes these timed demos are pretty awful. Like, I know they did it for the last couple of Resident Evil games. Like, this is time limited, so I don't know if that means the demo is only available for so long during the next fest. That could be, but I don't know. Anyway, let's knock everything down to 50%. It's probably safe. There is one nice thing I noticed, though, which, I'll point out to you now when I get out of this. And when I first opened the game to check it out, they actually asked me, okay, this is different. Okay, so they mentioned that there's some licensed music used in the jukeboxes, and they give you a warning at the very beginning when you open the game. They're like, hey, you can turn this off if you're planning on streaming this, which was nice, which I said yes. But Twitch audience citizens. It's going to be a very depopulated city, I suppose, if we go with my, It's funny that I can't remember the name of my own channel. I think it's just simply Cap Rogers, isn't it? It is. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's see if we have a baked running around in the city. That's a pretty neat feature. It's probably not one that's going to work out very well for a streamer like me, who only ever really has like 3 people watching at any given time, but it's cool. It's cool. Alright, finally, let's dive in. Okay, so it looks like it looks like the procedurally generated thing probably isn't going to work for this. It looks like they have one specifically made to act as like a, you know, dip your toes in kind of thing. Oh, or I can generate a city. That's something. Generate city. Oh no, it probably doesn't matter. District. Sydney, Jindo, Lynchburg, Cherryville, Nanning. Pingvinville. Why not? I can only choose small for now, which makes sense. Random seed. Yeah, sure. Player name, may as well make it me. Me, a private eye. Yeah, they give you a non-binary option. That's neat. Or maybe that one's closer to me. Okay. The United Atlantic States are a loose collective of countries from Western Europe and North America, governed by a single corporation. Of course, because it's a sci-fi scenario, everything has to be run by a corporation. You can press F to pause at any time and examine your case board. The Red Gums are a pseudo-religious group who worship capitalism and social mobility. They equate the echelons of the city home to the... Okay, right. Be careful on quiet, dark back streets and alleys. You may get mugged. Useful advice. Thanks for telling me that. The Old Empire is the name given to the Anglo-French Empire, which ruled most of the Western world until the Mustard War of 1891. Is the loading screen text randomly generated too? Like, is the history of the world just sorta... Citizens are lazy. They use the same passcodes for everything, including keypads and cruncher computer logins. Simulating past events. Okay, perfect. This could be interesting. Escape to the streets to eliminate your wanted fines. Keep a lookout for paper clips and hairpins. These can be used for picking locks. Would you like to enable the tutorial text to guide you through how to play? This is recommended for new players. Help can be accessed anytime through your detective handbook with F1 and selecting help. Okay, yeah. Turn it on. It is the late 20th century. Everything is kinda buggy. Hyper-industrialization has swept the planet. The old Bourbon Empire has crumbled, giving way to the United Atlantic States and the first elected megacorporation president in history, Starch Cola! The Iron Fist of Starch Cola! As sea levels rise, cities have become polluted islands. Workers dream of escaping to the fields, an exclusive retirement district few will ever see. Rival corporations vie for power, policed by the privatized Starch Cola enforcers. The Soda Wars got real serious. Alternate history of the 90s where the Cola Wars were real things. Some say justice now only exists in the shadows. And in the smooth, smooth taste of Starch Cola. The dead of night. 0:45 a.m., Tuesday, January 3rd, your apartment. Awake again. So cold. Yes, it is. Turn on the bedside light. That's a bandage. Is that the light there? How do I turn it on? How do I move? Okay. Ah, there we go. Just can't get used to sleeping without Sam. So he's just lying here. Turn on the light switch in the kitchen. Open up all your drawers. Rummage through your underwear. Turn on all the lamps. Rack up that electricity bill. Look at your pixelated painting. Wonder why it looks like vomit. Genome Decay and Health Risks in Hybrid Synchronization Packages by Professor Sam Umeki. Unofficial translation by Sam Merriweather. Oh no, it is choppy. It is choppy. Apparently I'm still having encoder problems, despite the fact that, you know, I've upgraded everything. I didn't even notice that. I took it as a given that it was going to work fine. Silly me. Okay. Let's lower the anti-aliasing quality. Dithering's already off. Let's lower the rain detail. Yeah, I'll turn on VSync. Let's try that. Here I was hoping I was going to have any issues with that kind of thing. Oh well. Applications for genetic sequencing had come a long way from the first tentative genome assembly attempts of Ackerman and Diouf back in the early 1970s. With the rise in popularity of privatized and unregulated gene therapy and DNA alteration programs such as Elliott genetic sequence rejuvenation, treatments have come new challenges. Yes, good point. You know, they're not very well optimized because they're, well, you know, demos. A citizen profile can be built using unique traits, their full name, their voice, okay. Tenancy agreement drawn up between the landlord Junseo Payan and the tenant Cap Rogers relating to the rental of apartment 304 Huff Terrace. This tenancy agreement is subject to the regulations of the Joint Corporation Housing Consortium. A copy of these regulations may be obtained in writing from the nearest JCHC Administration Bureau on receipt of a processing fee. The tenant should not cultivate moss, mildew, or mold for any purpose, including nutrition or recreation. God damn it. I need my moss farm. Tenant should not keep any explosives in and around the property. Where am I going to store my explosive moss now? The tenant agrees not to shower or perform ablutions under running water for more than 15 minutes. The tenant agrees not to wear stiletto or noise-making shoes in communal areas. Bank statements. What else we got here? Let's see. Certificate of birth. I'm not A+. This means nothing to me. There is no birth date. I don't understand. No doubt I can actually fill in the information to a fuller extent in the main game, but probably not the case here. don't see why I need to knock on my own living room door, but okay. Keep a lookout for paper clips and hairpins. These can be used for picking locks. I can sit down and stare at the window and look at that cuckoo clock. All the joys and comfort in life. Possible interactions will be displayed on the bottom of the screen. Cool, cool. It's calling me at this hour! Yeah? Hello? Who is this? What's that? Creepy heavy breathing? Find telephones throughout your exploration of the world. Each telephone has a telephone number, and you can perform several basic actions, including finding out the telephone number, finding out who last called the cell phone, or calling the enforcement squad. Search the apartment for clues. You know, it's funny, I can't 100% remember what my blood type is, despite the fact that I actually wondered and checked it a while ago. I think I might actually have a... Ah, there it is. O positive. I am O positive. Now you know. When you inspect an item, it brings up its evidence window. This can be pinned to your caseboard for future reference using the pin at the top. Oh, okay. I mean, it might be a rare blood type. I think O negative is the really rare one. I think that's the universal donor. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's been a long time since I really had to think about it. Pinned items are displayed as icons that you can move around on the board by dragging their pin. You can position these items if these items you wish. Feel like there's some proofreading needs to be done on this, and select them to bring up their evidence window. Facts or connections are displayed as string. You can mouse over these to see more info. You can use F to pause at any time to examine your caseboard. Select the name Duncan Grays on the note. Find Duncan Grays. When you inspect an item, it brings up the evidence window. This will be pinned on your caseboard. Okay. I mean, I presume that's connected to him. Excellent. I can have like a caseboard of insanity. Great. Duncan Grays. Never heard of him. If this is a job, it's a lousy way to do business. Inspect the city directory. Look up Duncan Grays in your city directory. Pin 401 Karis building to your caseboard. Whatever it is, I better go prepared. Find old detective equipment. Key to my old police stuff was lost in the last move. But I could pick the lock. There's gotta be something I could use around here. I found an eraser. Not quite the same thing. Battery. Okay, that's the key.
Peaceful party, huh? This is a party, ain't it? Go climb your thumb. Yeah, you might be a big gal on your own streets, but down here, you ain't nothing but a piece of meat for the parasites. Yeah, that's the thing about Fathoms, Duchess. It's a hungry place. So
what a weird place to put a TV.
Not even a little bitty fingernail. That's what you did to Rossini. Him? Yeah, he got his good. I stuck him in the guts. Gives a man time to think when he buys it that way, you know? Flopping around like a catfish.
I think that's quite enough of that. Oh, there we go. Keep a lookout for paper clips and hairpins. These can be used for picking locks. Each lock has its own strength. When you start the process by interacting with the door handle or lock, the indicated bars will tell you how many picks you need to complete the lockpick. You can also use lockpicks to sabotage security systems. You can be real sneaky like that. Roll of thick absorbent paper, but what does it mean? I doubt that has anything to do with the case, but I love that I can make it seem like it does. Housing district for exemplary employees, clean air, sunshine with every place and external space. Okay. That's one uncomfortable looking toilet. And that's one uncomfortable looking painting across from one uncomfortable looking toilet. Handcuffs. Oh boy. Pick the key to your apartment. Open the case board with F and select the pin 401. Okay. En route to 401 Karis building by using the button. Okay. Alright, perfect. The demo timer starts now. Oh, okay, there's a timer up in the corner. Alright, well, let's see how quickly we can get through this. Let's remember to lock my door, because bad things may end up happening. That's a weird way to have the numbers on there, but okay. That. Pick it up. Well, I guess I'll just not bother right now. Evening, what's your name? Sorry, that's personal. I suppose so. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? Nothing. Sorry, that's personal. Okay. Sorry, that's personal. Come on now. Why can't we be friends? Could you provide your fingerprints for an investigation? Yeah, you know, just wander around and ask random people for their fingerprints. Got any spare change? Not a chance. Well, screw you then. I just pick up some dirty napkins off the street like a lunatic. Ooh, hooch. Drink responsibly. You can't tell me what to do. Take the vodka. You never know when a bottle of booze might come in handy. Evening, what's your name? None of your business. How rude. I work with them. That's Duncan Gray's. Loves baseball. I saw them somewhere around Karis building. Evening, what's your name? Nothing to do with you. Nobody wants to introduce themselves. The city is full of people who are so terribly rude. Do you know Duncan Grace? Can't help you. Fine. Screw you too. I'm just gonna go see if I can talk to the guy. Nice arm. That ain't letting up anytime soon. Brave lemming. Depending on your activity, different kinds of status may affect your character. These are displayed on left screen. Gotcha. Distilled alcoholic beverage made from fermented grain mash. Bourbon is popular liquor named after the old French Bourbon dynasty. Old Wheel is the most popular brand in the world, manufactured by the Starch Cola Company. Man, Starch Cola. They got their fingers in all kinds of pies. Mostly in the form of liquids, I guess. Liquid pies, yes. Delicious. Terrifying. You there, who the hell are you? Motherfucker, why won't anyone tell me their name? Can't help you? Alright, fine. Just go to the man's apartment. That's it. Room. Yes. Place. For a minute I thought that guy wasn't wearing a shirt. It's that kind of building. This is the fun apartment building. The tool used to clear blockages in drains and pipes consists of a rubber suction cup and a wooden shaft. You know, in case you didn't know what a plunger was. When breaking into a room, it's a good idea to check for cameras. If you're worried about them, you can turn them off by using a security breaker box connected to the camera. Trace the red wires from security systems to find these boxes. They themselves will themselves require lockpicking. In residential properties, it's worth checking under the doormat for a key. Most rooms will feature some kind of ventilation system. When struggling to find a safe entrance, this could be a great way in. If in a rush or out of other options, you can also break down the door. This might take several attempts and is very noisy. Okay, there's a security camera right there, but I don't know if it... Okay, that doesn't seem like it points towards here. That's fine. Are those gun turrets up in the ceiling? This place is pretty hardcore. If a door is locked or not, you first have to try and open it. Locked doors can be unlocked by focusing on the door handle. If you have the correct key for the door, you'll see an interaction note. If you find yourself somewhere you shouldn't be, you'll gain a trespassing status. If it appears in orange, citizens with authority will ask you to leave immediately. If it's red, they will attack. So just as you may want to be careful about entering, it's often a good idea to identify means to help you make a safe escape. Keep an eye out for air ducts you can escape to in a hurry, as well as hiding places like under beds. Okay. Investigate the property. He uses the same brand of toothpaste. Also, he seems to have a roach problem. A little used device containing magnetic tape to store moving images and sound, incompatible with most crunchers. Random videotape.
This is a party, ain't it? Go climb your thumb. Yeah, you might be a big gal in your own streets, but down here, you ain't nothing but a piece of meat.
Devil takes the hindmost. There is no shame in coming first, but there is danger in coming last. Why throw money into the pit when it could build a ladder to safety, security, success? Neo Crimson are waiting to help you up. Commerce Clerical, Duncan Grays. Office Manager.
Gut is good. I stuck him in the guts. Gives a man.
Safe code 0016. I feel like that's probably important as well, so let's make sure it's pinned. This board is going to look insane pretty soon. Common revolver with a capacity of 7 low caliber 932 rounds.
Up and around like a catfish there on the floor. Made a whole lot of noise. He couldn't help himself. See, when folks know they ain't got many words left.
Tonight, you need a piece. Go to Ash Hardware, knock, then give the password to Cherry. I'm gonna get lost real quick here.
Secrets ain't no good when the rats are chewing on your tongue.
So that's one interesting TV show, but I think I'll pass. Drugs commonly use slow heart rate. What's that red thing down there? Moths every day. Death by mail. Madigan Finch. Detective Decca Gill faces her greatest mystery yet. Paradiso Payoff. Madigan Fitch, a thrilling new detective. Gill Mystery. Evil Walks the Wharf. 101 recipes to make synthfish your friend. Delicious, I guess. Blood in the Gutter. Yeah, I could be here forever. Looking at books. Instead, I'll take this thing of ketchup. Crumpled paper. New Leaf Association for the Legally Challenged. We are a friendly, non-judgmental group welcoming all those who wish to become productive members of society. Our advisors can help you return to work and begin making social restitution payments with our fabulous New Leaf, New Me 6-step program. Join one of our chapters today. Kindly sponsored by Kensington Indigo. No idea if this is important, but let's have a look. Printed V-mail. Duncan Grays from Unknown. New policy. Dear Mr. D. Grays, thank you for recently contacting us to request a life insurance policy. Unfortunately, our checks indicate that you do not meet the required social or economic requirements to be approved for one of our policies. Why not check out our range of alternatives for ex-offenders and those less fortunate, such as our salary requisition scheme? Wishing you luck. This is some kind of scheme, you say? Spirit insurance, protection against all odds. Suppose I haven't found a corpse yet. Now, it says there's files. I do not see the files. Meet Duncan on Honey Hair Express. My God, a bed. Although actually there's a corpse. They folded this poor bastard in half. Like seriously though, look at the. It's like somebody took him and they like. They folded him like he was a paper airplane or something. Cause of death, folded up savage. From examining the body, I can determine time of death is between 23:49 and 038 Tuesday, January 3rd, 1979. 1979? Each citizen in the city has a unique fingerprint. You can scan them using the fingerprint scanner device in your inventory. Access with X. Point the scanner where you want to scan. Almost all surfaces can contain fingerprints. Unknown fingerprints will be found in sets, with set A being the first you find. A matching prints will also be labeled in that corresponding set. For example, if you find set A at an apartment and subsequently at a bar, you can prove a citizen was in both locations at some point. Use the right mouse button to inspect fingerprints after you've found them to pin them to your case board. Fingerprints may disappear over time. That's Duncan, alright. I should search the place for clues. Okay. He has a baseball cap. And a commemorative baseball. Ornamental indoor collectible baseball. So owner's probably a fan. Maybe that's important? Maybe not. I don't know. Fingerprint belongs to Duncan Gray's. Yeah, that's also Duncan Gray's. You would assume... Ah, who is this? It's not Duncan's. Put that over there. These prints don't belong to Duncan, and nobody else lives here. It's worth checking out the address book. It may be useful to pin this. When things go wrong, you may choose to resort to combat. Do this, select your fists. To do this, throw them hands. There we go. Also, let's take his shoes. Shoe size 10. Amani. 101 Huff Terrace. Yuda. Melissa. Alright, so let's pin the address book. Five, 4, 1. Oh. Telephone number 284456. Telephone call from 284456 at 23:18 Monday, January 2nd. Okay. Two 8544556. Anybody in the address book? Naomi. Okay. maybe I should take that gun. Let's drop this battery. Now, according to this, there are still more clues I can find, so let's have a quick gander around. That's random duct tape. Ah, what do we have here? Treatment for migraines, beta blockers, treatment of high blood, insulin injector, diabetes. Really look like there's much going on there. Employment agreement. Really anything too useful, I think. Optician's prescription. Tenancy agreement, probably very much like the one I have. Hey, what's that? Diary. Monday, 11 p.m. This is supposed to help. The group leader said so. Don't know what I'm supposed to put down, but... Abigail? Okay. There's an Abigail right there. Abigail said it sounded like a good idea. Everything sounds like a good idea when she says it. Trying to cut down on starch, not easy, 7 cans a day. Good day today, went walking with Abigail down to the water. Even saw a bird, felt like a normal nobody. On a normal afternoon, cans of starch, 5. We'll do even better tomorrow. Naomi called. Should have known it wouldn't be this easy. Meeting tomorrow, cans of starch, 10. Tried to get out. Said I didn't want to do this anymore, that I was done, but Naomi just laughed, told me it was in my blood, like the starch. You got too much starch in your blood. Stop eating them potatoes. Hope Abigail's safe. Shouldn't have told her anything, but they knew something was wrong. We said no secrets, which I kept my goddamn mouth shut. She won't pick up. Want to head over there, but Naomi might be watching. Makes me sick. No choice. Got to... that's certainly important too, I believe. Okay, that's just his business card. I'm assuming this is Naomi. N. Let's pin that too. Why? Why not? I'm gonna have a god-awful mess on my hands. What's that? Duncan, remember your passcode this time. 0016, shred this ASAP. I'm pretty sure I've already got that, don't I? Yeah. Got anything else under the bed? Don't forget who owns you. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry to be standing on you there, Duncan Old Bean. Okay, I seem to have a number of bits of info about him. I don't know what else I can really find. Surely there must be more stuff here, but... Let's break out the scanner again. I don't like how goddamn loud this thing is, but... Oh, there's a note. There's a fingerprint on the note, I should say. Okay, that's Duncan's. And most of the fingerprints I'm going to find around here are his. Okay, that's another one of those. Whoever that is. Okay, somebody came in here, killed the man, and rummaged through his safe. That much is quite obvious. Let's get in his bed and take a nap. Oh, what's that? Clearly, I'm already carrying too much crap. Let's get rid of the... I don't really need the duct tape, I'm sure. Random fan. Wait a minute, there's a second bedroom here, though. Who else would be here? Is it a guest bedroom, or...? Let's break out the noisy print scanner again. I don't really know. There's something hiding behind the cushions here, maybe? You never know. I can't say I've ever used these things. Can't say I've ever really needed to, thankfully. Oh wait, trash can. There's always all kinds of illicit goodies in a trash can. Hey, that's a hammer. Now, according to this, there should still be more clues kicking around, but I legitimately don't know what to look for, so... Box cutter. Oh, key. Synth beef, synth chicken, synth milk. Excuse me, while I just rummage around this man's house. Now, he said he drank a lot of starch cola. Seems to me like he drinks a hell of a lot of synth milk. Okay, we got his work rota. I'm not sure I really know what else I can even find in here. Let's track down one of the people in his address book. There's an Abigail and there's a Naomi. call this one first. 285-4456. 285-4456. Oh, who is it? Okay, let's try. Abigail, 625-7996. What did I get the feeling? Oh, wait! Abigail speaking. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? Abigail Arian, why? Have you seen or heard anything unusual? Goodbye. Whatever. Hello, what's your name? Have you seen anything unusual? Okay, bye. I'm going to come see you now. I don't know what other clues I can search for at the crime scene, so... Are you carrying a frying pan? It's gone from rain to snow. Alright then. Lovely weather we're having today. Let me speak to you. I have some information on this person already? Your nose out of my business? Okay. Okay. Okay.
When we talk, people listen. Responsible, reliable.
A lot of incredibly unfriendly people in this city.
Of every day. Candor News.
What happened to your head just then? This looks like Vermont? The room is spinning? What? Do the rooms often spin in Vermont? Oh, outside it looks like Vermont. Not really getting a lot of useful information on all these people. Round and round we go. So I gotta go up 14 floors, don't I? Ah, absolutely nobody is helpful. Nobody at all. I suppose I should start bribing people, but I honestly don't know how much money I have. Can I see that? 100. Okay, I have 100, whatever the hell that is. Credits or what have you. Somebody's coming to answer the door. You are a very tiny person. Do you know this person? I work with him. That's Duncan Grace. Loves baseball. I saw him somewhere around Karis building. Do you know this person? Is that enough info for me to help you? Well, I guess if it's for an investigation. You know, just, you know, give my fingerprints to a complete stranger. Some lunatic knocking on your door asking for fingerprints. This person is very, very welcoming. It's like, yeah, you can come on in. I'm not going to tell you my name, but... Excuse me while I poke around at your belongings. I feel like I'm on the wrong track. Oh, it's just you. You sleep. Nice gun. Abigail, stay safe, Duncan. Like, I'd like to be able to just ask you your name, if that's okay. Are you Abigail? It's an interesting detective game, I'll certainly say that. Ah, there we go. Who are you? No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the other person. Evening, what is your name? As if I'd tell you. Seen or heard anything unusual? Nothing. Nothing to do with you. Come on now. You know this person. I'm not telling you. What the fuck? Why you gotta be such a jerk? I'll give you money for your name. Still not telling me? Fine, I gotta do this the hard way. This is supposedly Abigail's house, but I don't know. Okay, let's try the other person. Let's try, Naomi. Off terrace. Means I gotta run down all those goddamn stairs again. I'm getting too old for this shit. Talk to me! Fine. I know somebody with that first name. Abigail Arian. I saw them somewhere around Karis Building. I was just at Karis Building. I thought they lived here. Hey, you're not telling me jack shit. Good to know. Tiny person. No 3 Huff Terrace. Of course, I gotta run up a few more flights of stairs. Yeah, I feel like I'm really doing something wrong here. I probably should have been able to find something else back at the crime scene, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking for. Evening, what is your name? Keep your nose out of my business. fine. Is there anything else? Let's go to Ash Hardware and ask them about Duncan. It might be the best thing to do. Why are you locking me out? You never see a man jump off a balcony before? Look, the elevator is broken and I need to find a quick way down, alright? So is Ash Hardware down or upstairs? You pushed me in here. I'm not trespassing, you pushed me in here. Okay, I admit, I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea what I'm doing, no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. There must be something I missed up at the apartment. Let's head back up to his place, I guess. So he lives up at 401, meaning I gotta head back upstairs. Supposedly this was Ash Hardware, but... I will tell you the password if you let me in the goddamn building. I think it was 0016? Nope, not it, but I thought... That is it! No, that's the safe code. Do I not have... I thought he had the password. Ah. Fine. Let's head back to his apartment, see if there's anything up there that tells me a password. Let's go to the Brave Lemming Brew House at some point too, I guess. Oh, 16. That's it, isn't it? It's the thing that... I guess there's nothing hiding amongst the books. Oh, his wallet. I didn't see the wallet before. I have stolen his money. Yeah, I really thought the passcode was 0016. I don't know. It's terribly confused here. Anyway, let's go to the Brave Lemming Brewhouse, see if they have anything to tell me. Honestly, I just feel like I'm too stunned to figure out what to do in this game, so... Well, let's ask one of his neighbors if they heard anything before I go there. I did see somebody suspicious. They had long red hair. Red hair. They had long red hair. They were looking angry. Okay. Mind your own business. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, so I'm looking for someone with long red hair. Be on the lookout for a redhead. Yeah, remember when I said I wasn't going to be spending too much time on each individual demo? I've nearly played this for 2 hours and I've gotten nowhere. Amanda Callahan. The first person I've talked to who has actually told me their name. I guess I can't go to the Brave Lemming.
When we talk, people listen. Responsible, reliable, real time. Every minute of every day. Candor News.
Apparently I am now getting cold. And the screen is shaking like a son of a bitch because of it. Screw it, let's canvas the building. And I'm running out of time, so I might just get angry and punch the next person who's short with me. Hey, you have long red hair. Who the hell are you? Can I talk to you? Let me speak to you!
Chum
できるリアルタイムで毎日の1分1分を
Okay, so I find a person with long red hair who I cannot speak to. Great. Perfect. I'm just going to freeze. Nope. This. Okay, this person gave me their name. I am shaking so much. Oh, it's the clinic I was just in. Alright then. Alright, you know what? I feel like I'm getting nowhere with this and I'm running out of time, so let's just go not. Did I just slip? I just fell down. Let's try this again, shall we? Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Okay, you know what? That's not it. You told me that's not it. See me around, you're gonna see me right now, damn it! No! Where's that bloody smell coming from? It's coming from me! Oh yeah, that's right, guns. I'm just gonna die. Punch your shins! Oh man. Okay, this looks like it's pretty interesting, but I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So, I think I need to stop. I'm currently broke. I got into a racket with an arms dealer, and I got beaten near to death, and now I'm broke. Hooray. And now I think the game crashed. What a way to end it. Okay, so that was pretty interesting, except either I am too stunned, or the game is too obtuse for me to figure out what I have to do to get it to work. So it's something to keep an eye on, but I don't know that I found it too... I don't know that I was too jazzed about it just by playing it just now. Now, because I spent nearly 2 hours at that, even though I really wasn't planning on doing so, I'm not going to have time to do another one. However, next on my stream, which will be another time this week, I'll try to plow through a couple of more of these demos, but that's for a later date. If you happen to stop by to watch me fail miserably at a detective game, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you find folks to join me next time, but until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now.